Hi guys, welcome to a new episode of Tea with JoJo. Am I the asshole for not responding to my husband's call when it was an emergency? So my husband and I have 3 kids ages 10, 8 and 5. Since my youngest was born, I haven't had any time away to myself. I haven't had night out or a girls trip or even just one afternoon to watch a movie and drink some wine. Before anyone comments, I don't want to do these things all the time. I know I have responsibility to my kids. I just think it would be nice to take a break a few times a year. Because of this, one of my friends, Penny, asked me to come away on a girls trip with our college friends to the beach for 7 days. Obviously, I was skeptical since I don't want to leave my kids alone and I don't want to force Tom to do everything himself for that long, but she eventually persuaded me. I asked Tom about this and he said I should go. He would handle everything around the house. He didn't seem worried at all, so eventually my worries faded away too. I got very into the idea of a stress-free trip, so before I left, I told him only to call me for emergencies, which he agreed. But once I left, I was having a good time with my girls. Tom began calling. He called at least 7 to 8 times a day with the littlest things. Things like, oh, Kate can't find her hairbrush, where is it? Or, where is the salt? Where is the pepper? What's the name of William's kindergarten teacher? This went on for like 3 days. I kept reminding him he agreed to call only for emergency, but he always brushed it off. Eventually, I got so sick of his calls because Tom promised me a stress-free trip. So I decided to just turn my phone off. But on the 5th day, Penny came up to me and said Tom called her and said I needed to come home immediately. Apparently, Mary was driving her bike and she hit a rock and went flying and broke her arm in several places. Of course, I cut the trip short and I came back home immediately. When I got home, Tom was very cold and rude to me. I thought it was because of the stress of Mary's injury, but it kept going on for days. Eventually, I just asked him straight out what was wrong and he blew up at me. He said that I abandoned our kids by refusing to answer my phone and I broke my promise by not immediately responding when it was an actual emergency. He said I don't get to stop being a mom just because of a dumb vacation. I tried to defend myself and said he kept calling me over the tiniest inconveniences and interrupting the trip. Besides, he said he would handle everything. Tom responded that it could have been an emergency every time he called, so it is my job to pick up. But then I said this was exactly like the boy who cried wolf and said he was ridiculous. My friends are all on my side, but Tom is still not really speaking to me, so I would just like any other opinion if I am wrong here. First thing I would like to say is dads should try to get more involved in their children's life. The wife is not the only parent here, you're also a parent. You should know your child's teacher's name. Come on. You should know the littlest things about your kids. If the wife happens not to be present, you should also be able to take up the home. Now in this case, you promised to do that, but you kept calling her for the tiniest things like where is the salt and pepper? Really? In your own house? You don't know where salt and pepper is. Oh my god, I don't think she's an asshole. You guys just have to work it out. It's not much of an issue. Well guys, what do you think? Don't forget to leave your opinions in the comment section. Like and share this video.